Yeah, just sitting here thinking about this badminton scandal at the Olympics. And can I share with you how relieved I am that there aren't any accusations of doping? That would destroy badminton. Yeah, that would do it. If there was doping going on, human growth hormone, enhanced performance enhancement drugs, badminton, that would. Sports already teetering precariously here. That would have killed it. Still early in the investigation. You never know. I don't like male synchronized swimming. Well, no, I saw it fast forwarding through it, trying to get to what I did want to see. And yeah, of course, you think I'm actually going to tune in to male synchronized swimming? No, I did not. Catherine and I are sitting there. We're in front of the big screen. We're trying to get to the real swimming or the gymnastics or something. We do. Here's what we do. We start at 8 o'clock. We DVR it. And we go in there at 9:30. And we turn it on and we zip through it, fast forward it. If we see something intriguing, we stop it, see what it is. We zip through all the interviews. We zip through all the commentary, and we get to what we're looking for. And by 10 o'clock, we've seen what we want to see. Have it. So we saw, because I'd never seen it before. No, it's because I couldn't believe it. Male synchronized diving, not swimming. I didn't know it was an Olympic sport, and I'm looking at it in stunned disbelief. So, yeah, we stopped and watched about 20 seconds of it. We made some jocular comments, and we fast-forwarded it again. So what? There are people that like it, Snurdly. What's wrong with liking male synchronized swimming? What's your problem with it? Diving, synchronized diving. I'm not concerned with that. I'm just hoping that there's not a doping scandal at the badminton people. It's bad enough that they're playing down the competition to face easier competition down the road. If there's doping in that, that's just too much. This is August 1st, folks. August 1st, 2012. It is our 24th anniversary here at the EIB network. 24 years, starting our 25th year today, of talking about and celebrating the wonder of America. Also happening on August 1st, the Chick-fil-A revolution. Supporting the right to voice your religious beliefs. That's what this is about. You got two Democrat mayors who essentially said Christians aren't desired in our towns. You can strip away, Rahm Emanuel, Chicago values and all that. All this is about is the fact that the head honcho at Chick-fil-A is an open Christian. He's out of the closet. And Rahm Emanuel says he's not welcome here. We don't want people like that. That's not Chicago. So Christians are told, don't come to Chicago, don't come to Boston. Well, guess what? This is how they say, up yours. This is how they say, in your face. So on August 1st, the Chick-fil-A revolution, supporting the right to voice your religious beliefs. And August 1st, also the beginning of Obamacare mandating that religious institutions violate their religious beliefs by providing birth control and drugs that facilitate abortion against their religious beliefs. August 1st. What a profound day in history. Harry Reid, Dingy Harry. This is a grotesque little man. Harry Reid is a despicable, grotesque little man. Dingy Harry has what he says is an informed explanation of why Romney refuses to release additional tax returns. Dingy Harry says that he talked to a Bain Capital investor who told him that Romney didn't pay any taxes for 10 years. It's in a wide-ranging interview with the Huffing and Puffington Post in his Capitol Hill office. Dingy Harry said that Romney couldn't make it through a Senate confirmation process as a mere cabinet nominee because of the personal finance problems he's got. His poor father must be so embarrassed about his son. George Romney's standard-setting decision turned over 12 years of tax returns when he ran for president in the late 60s. Here's Mitt, has released 2 or 3 years. Now, Harry Reid, this grotesque little man, is the second highest-ranking Democrat. He's the highest-ranking Democrat in the Senate. He had, and second highest-ranking Democrat in the United States. He's been in the Senate since 1987. He's never released any of his tax returns in all of his years in Congress. Probably because they would reveal how he got rich from dubious land deals that have been highlighted by the LA Times, which nobody cared about. The Huffing and Puffington Post fails to mention any of that about Dingy Harry. Dingy Harry said he had no real problem with somebody being really, really wealthy. Sat up in his chair a bit before stirring the pot further. A month or so ago, he said, a person who had invested with Bain Capital called his office. And this Bain Capital investor said, Harry, he didn't pay any taxes for 10 years. He didn't pay taxes for 10 years. Now, do I know that that's true? Well, I'm not certain. But obviously, he can't release those tax returns. How would it look? Isn't it convenient that this charge supposedly comes from a Bain investor? Look at the absolute bilge and drivel this party puts out each and every day that people have to deal with. Let me ask you a question. You are Mitt Romney. It is obvious, is it not, that Mitt Romney has had political aspirations for many, many moons. He quits Bain. He goes to the Olympics. Do you really think that a guy who ran for Massachusetts governor, who has run for president twice now, and who has had plans to do this for many years, would actually not pay any income tax for 10 years? How would somebody at Bain Capital know this, by the way? The only people that would know this would be Romney and his financial people and the IRS. Are we really supposed to believe that somebody with aspirations to hold the nation's highest office, in preparation for this, would go 10 years without pay, even if it was legal? By the way, I don't know that Dingy Harry is asserting any illegality here. But just the fact that somebody was able to whittle their tax rate down to zero obviously would not be helpful, even if it's legal. Media Democrats take care of that. But does anybody think Romney would actually do that? Pay no taxes for 10 years? With full knowledge that there would be people that would know this? Why would a Bain investor have any knowledge of Romney's taxes over the last... This reminds me of all of Dick Gephardt's phantom friends. You know, little Dick Gephardt had... Every now and then he'd tell a story. I had a rich business owner call me the other day. And this rich business owner said, Dick, I'm not paying enough in taxes. I'm not paying my fair share, Dick. And I need somebody to do something about that. Gephardt had these phantom friends all over the place. These Republican rich people who every time a Democrat idea got into some trouble, little Dick's phantom friend would call him and try to make it appear that even the Republicans like the Democrats' idea. So now, out of the clear blue, somebody who invested with Bain calls Harry Reid and says, Harry, I just want you to know that Romney didn't pay his taxes for 10 years. I just thought you should know this, Harry. Have a good day. See you later, Harry. Goodbye. That's how it happened. Grab audio soundbite 25. We're going to go back to April 1st, 2008. This is on a website called freeliberal.com. And there's a blogger and host by the name of Jan Helfeld interviewing Dingy Harry. And the interviewer says, if the government is in the business of forcefully taking money from some people in order to provide welfare benefits to the others, how will the people whose money is being taken feel about the government? This is April 1st, 4 years ago at freeliberal.com. So the question, if the government's in the business of forcefully taking money from some people in order to provide welfare benefits to others, how will the people whose money is being taken feel about the government?
Well, I don't accept your phraseology. I don't think we force people.
Taxation is not forceful?
Well, no.
It's voluntary?
In fact, quite to the contrary. Our system of government is a voluntary tax system. The fact of the matter is that when you pay your taxes, see, in many other countries it's not voluntary. For example, in many countries, the government make sure that your employer takes out every penny. In some countries, European countries as an example, you don't file an income tax return. There is no need to, because your employer takes all the money out. That's the difference between a voluntary and an involuntary system.
Well, okay. So Mitt could, I guess, say, I just decided not to pay for 10 years, Harry. The employer, in Europe, the employer takes all the money out. That's not how we do it in the United States. This is the second most powerful Democrat in the country, the most powerful Democrat in the Senate. And he said 4 years ago, no, it's voluntary. You got a voluntary system. Now, in Europe, the government makes sure that your employer takes out every penny. In some countries, you don't file a tax return. There's no need to, because your employer takes all the money out. That's the difference between a voluntary and an involuntary system. Didn't Romney run for president in 2008? Are we supposed to believe he didn't pay taxes when he was running for the presidency? We don't know what 10 years Dingy Harry's talking about. Anyway, here you have, it's voluntary. In Europe, the employer takes all the taxes out. That's not how we do it here. You heard him say it. I wonder, is Harry Reid, did he commit a felony? I mean, he's passing out information about someone's tax returns leaked to him. Is something scratching me that's not legal? Maybe Dingy Harry's a felon? Maybe Dingy Harry, this grotesque little man, just committed a felony. Passing out, talking about information about someone's tax returns leaked to him about Romney's taxes. A Bain investor.